How many ordered pairs of real numbers, x, y, satisfy the following system of equations? So first, I'm going to rewrite this one as two equations. So it's true that absolute value of x minus absolute value of y, that could equal 1, or that could equal -1. And also, I'm going to rearrange this equation such that I get x is equal to 3 minus 3y. So I'm going to plug that value into x for each of these equations. So we're going to get absolute value of 3 minus 3y minus absolute value of y equals 1. And then also absolute value of 3 minus 3y minus absolute value of y is equal to -1. So I'm going to start by just plugging in values. So let's say that f of y is equal to this 3 minus 3y absolute value minus absolute value of y. So I'm going to start with, let's think about f of -1. So if I plug in -1 in there, I'm going to get 5. And you'll notice if I plug in -2, -3, the value is going to keep increasing positively. So I want to go the other direction. Let's try f of 0. When I plug in f of 0 into that equation, I'm going to get absolute value of 3, which is 3, minus absolute value of 0, which is 0, which equals 3. So that's going to be 3. I need to keep decreasing. Let's try f of 1. F of 1, I plug it in, and I get -1, which is what's over here. So that works. That's a solution, y equals 1. And I'm going to keep going to see if I get more solutions. So f of 2, I'll plug that in. And when I plug in 2, I get 1. So that's a solution right there. And I'm going to plug in f of 3. And when I plug in 3 in there, I get 3. And I'll notice when I keep going, plug in 4, I get 5. And the numbers are going to keep increasing like that as I increase the value of y. So I notice I have two solution pairs here when y equals 1 and when y equals 2. But I see in here there's some opportunity between output values of 3 and -1. So I'm going to try different values there. I'll just try something that's in the middle. So if I do f of 1/2, that's going to be absolute value of 3 minus 3 times 1/2 is 3/2 minus 1/2. And so that's going to give me, this will be 3/2 minus 1/2, which equals 1. So that's a solution. And likely that's going to be, so when 3 is, the output values are decreasing as we go to -1. So that's the only time it stops down at 1, that output value. So we have one solution there, another solution here, another solution here. So the answer is there are 3 ordered pairs. So the ordered pair when y equals 1, ordered pair when y equals -1, or yeah, ordered pair when y equals 1/2, y equals 1, and y equals 2. So the answer is choice C, 3.